Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Creative Light Tarot. This is your Valentine's Day reading. And I took a little bit of time to shuffle ahead of the video because I wanted to create this Weaver's cross in honor of Valentine's Day. And if we need to pull some clarifiers, then we will definitely, be pulling some of our clarifiers. Thank you for joining me here. And, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, you can check your moon, rising, or Venus signs readings that I have also done. And if you are not sure what your signs are, you can go to a really great website called astro.com, and you can plug in the information there and figure it out. So I'm still offering $30 readings, and so if you would like to connect with me, it's Creative Light Tarot 8 at gmail.com. So here we are. Here's our cross and our woven spread here. And so we're going to start with where you are right now. You are in a place right now where you're feeling like divine timing is at work in your love life, and that it's worth waiting for. Now, I will be picking clarifiers for married couples and for singles and for those who are dating as I see fit throughout the reading. Because obviously if you're already married, you already have your special person, right? And I'm sure it was worth waiting for. And this can speak to couples as well, because on Valentine's Day, it's just a reminder of how wonderful the people are in our lives and how they are in our lives for a reason. And that everything that has happened up until now has been worth waiting for, And that's how we'll go forward with this reading in that kind of a style, okay? So now, the basis of the situation here is that your feelings are real and worth exploring. There are romantic feelings there. So if you're single, you are going to meet someone who's, you feel very romantic towards, and Valentine's Day is a great day to go on a date. And if you are in a relationship, explore those romantic feelings for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, the thing that may challenge or hinder any sort of, romantic feelings, or, waiting, or divine timing, that is. Because, divine timing is never really waiting, is it? You're always moving forward, not stagnant. So there are some signs that are cautioning you, and this can be red flags, or, what I like to also interpret as signs or synchronicities. Okay, but let's read the whole story. Something that will give you some advice or can support this whole story here is that someone from your past is returning to your life, or you to theirs. Reconciliation. So, something that you've been waiting for in divine timing while you were keeping busy moving forward on your path, is causing you to come to a place of reconciliation. And what an overriding consideration, or something you may want to consider and look into, is to let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Sometimes when, maybe our friends might know us best, when we think that we may have, raised some red flags. They may be red flags in one way, but they may be really small things, they may be things that your friends can point out and say to you, oh my gosh, those things are so workable, figure outable. Or they might say, oh, I don't remember that about you. Or, they can point out, oh yeah, remember when that happened with so-and-so? And that could be a red flag that you're maybe projecting into a relationship. Your friends can help you, but you also have to know yourself as well, right? And finally, something that we're not thinking about, or may have been sort of an old, not really focused upon thing, is that your love life is being affected by children. So, children may have had an influence in perhaps causing you to be away from your partner and then coming to a place of reconciliation. Your children may have been a bit of a stumbling block in terms of what to do, if they're young children or if they're adult children. This has so many connotations, because also children may be bringing you to a place where you can find reconciliation as well. There's different ways of looking at that. And children can also be an influence of, how we interact in our relationships and how we return to our innocence in terms of, meeting someone for the first time and when we first fell in love. This is so wonderful. It's got the little angels, the little cherubs here. So beautiful for Valentine's Day. So I want to pull a clarifier for married couples, please. I'm going to pull a clarifier for Scorpio married couples. Scorpio married couples. Clarifier for Scorpio married couples. Those who have been in a relationship and are married and are spending Valentine's Day doing something worth waiting for. Something worth exploring, something romantic. Couples, Scorpio couples. Now you know why I prepared the woven cross first. Oh, we're getting hot. Getting hotter. There we are. So, romantic couples. There's a strong magnetic attraction. This could go for each area, for singles or couples, but we picked it. We have the advice for married couples. So yes, there is a strong magnetic attraction, and just go for it. You just go for it, okay? For those of you who are single in dating and not yet in a committed relationship. For those who are single and not yet in a committed relationship. Not yet. Yet being the operative word, okay? Singles. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. That's beautiful. Really beautiful. What I see in this as well is, look, this is her chariot. This is the chariot, which means they're moving forward, which means that, this when divine timing, so you're always moving forward, not waiting in a place of negativity, because that'll not get you anywhere. You have to keep moving forward and looking for the signs, the synchronicities, or any red flags, so that you know that in your heart, that divine timing is going to be at work in your love life. Now, this is like the chariot moving forward, or in a car where he opens the door for her and she's there, and he's her prince, her knight in shining armor, and he puts her on the horse, and he walks beside it. This is all the chivalry, and this is about being receptive. Open your heart. When you open your heart, you're in a place of receptivity. For the feminines, for a woman or for someone who is a feminine partner, open your heart and receive. And for the masculine energy, or the male, or the partner who is masculine energy, be ready to give. And there is a reciprocal giving and receiving in this relationship. And in that way, you will set the foundation for a relationship that is that is real and worth exploring. Okay, we're going to pick one more card. I'd like Spirit to give us a confirmation, please, for reconciliation. All right, I just want to know a little bit more about that reconciliation card, please. Happy Valentine's. It's a beautiful day, and obviously if you're here watching this channel, you're into Valentine's, and why not? Why not? So, reconciliation. It is time to disconnect from the world, to retreat. So, what I want to say about this is that if someone is coming into your life and you are in a place where you are considering reconciliation, I think one of the most important things to think about, or rather I feel one of the most important things that this card is saying, is that be just the two of you. When you come to reconcile, you want to be in a place, you see where they are, they're up in the clouds, there's no one around them, they're in nature, and they're in a place of higher spirit. They're coming back in a place of higher vibration. And here they are by themselves in nature. Again, the vibration is from nature, which restores us to our natural feelings of love. This is also, the sky and the air, and this is the earth, and everything that is grounding. So this is like spirit and earth, and it's coming together. So reconcile and retreat on Valentine's Day if you have a reconciliation with a lover. really honor that space with that person. Really honor it and feel grateful that that person has returned to you. Because again, that will have been something that came in divine timing. And often when we're with a twin flame or a soulmate, there are reasons to be apart and reasons to come together again. Reasons to be apart and reasons to come together again. Just like a wave. You know, you ride that wave. So I'm going to pick one of these cards. These are from Love and Success Spell Cards deck. It's just, it's fun. It's just for fun. It's all for fun. And I hope that you're going to have a really fun and amazing and beautiful and loving Valentine's Day. So, for Scorpios, Scorpios. Okay, now I'm just going to take the one that's on the top here. Right. Oh, it's a letter. Wow. I love it. It's a letter. What could it say? Four-leaved clover for love. This is the symbol everyone wishes to find for a score of happy omens in love. If you're walking out to meet your love and you find a four-leaf clover on the way, your love will blossom and your lover prove true. Treasure it always. If you are single but come across a four-leaf clover by chance, pluck it and at once close your eyes, asking for the blessing of a happy heart. You will very shortly meet your true love, but again you must keep the clover safe. If you want to find out how someone you like a lot feels about you, write his or her name on a piece of paper and seal it in an envelope with a four-leaf clover. Within 4 days or 4 weeks, you will have a declaration, one way or the other. If you want to be lucky in love, touch the third leaf around from the top, going clockwise. This leaf is dedicated to love. Open your heart to light, luck, and love, and your fortunes and romance will suddenly improve. Well, I think that's kind of cool because, you know, the cross that I did was a bit four-leaf cloverish, you know? And so that's kind of fun. And again, it's saying that the four-leaf clover is a symbol of a happy omen. And I think that that is exactly what Worth Waiting For is all about, a happy omen. You know, when we have strong magnetic attractions, there's often signs, you know, whether we think they are red flags or we think that they're coincidences. You know, if there's enough coincidences that become meaningful, those become, you know, beautiful flags, red heart flags, you know, beautiful hearts. So just pay attention. And, you know, these are very traditional cards based on a long time ago. And so, you know, four-leaf clovers and these kinds of, you know, declarations of love and such, you know, I think those are very romantic things to think about at Valentine's Day. And this being an envelope as well, you know, could also be a sign for a text message, or a an envelope with a beautiful Valentine's card. So there you go, Scorpio. I wish you a really beautiful Valentine's Day. And if you would like a reading with me, you know where to be in touch with me, and enjoy your day. And thank you so much for being here on my channel. Happy Valentine's Day.